Hi everyone, it has been a long time since we've done this FSD video because it's been about 5 months since I got a new version, and yesterday I finally got 12.5.2.1. It's not the latest and greatest with ass. That's actually smart summon, but I hope to get that soon. But this is the first time I have hands-free driving. The nag is supposed to be gone. It's a little bit different drive than I normally do, but navigating across town to a supercharger to meet up with a friend of mine, EVDave. Link to his channel below. He's passing through town. I thought I'd stop by and say hi, and EVDave might be driving his CyberBeast that we'll check that out. So with that, we're just gonna get started. It's about a 20-minute drive. Let's go ahead and engage, and we'll see what happens. So the first thing I noticed is we got this green dot up here at the top of the screen that says it can see my face. And that means I don't need to touch the wheel. And this is cool. Have to admit, not having to touch the wheel just kind of takes the whole FSD experience to a whole new level. Got a right-hand turn, should be super simple. Very smooth. Is stopping a little bit short. Did come to an absolute and full stop. Thank you, US government. All right, we're approaching a left-hand turn here. There is a light. A lot of people are complaining that we've got some strange things with this version, like it phantom braking or not holding in the lane properly. I have yet to see that, although we're pretty early into this drive. We did stop about 15 feet in front of the white line. Again, stopped a little bit short. I don't know if that's an issue. It's done this before many times. Sit here, we'll wait for cross traffic. All right, here we go. Pretty good left. Now I do have my settings set up for basically average driving, and I do have automatic speed offset set. You can see we're 35 here, and it's driving 46 miles an hour. This has been a common complaint about the car not being able to drive the right speed. And clearly we have an issue here. This is 10 over. This is something I would get a ticket for if somebody pulled me over, and hopefully they don't. But I'm going to let it do its thing, roll the dice. Kind of an odd stop here. Are we going straight through? Oh, a little hesitation. Wasn't quite sure what to do there. I'm not sure what's going on with my visualizations, but it's kind of forced into this weird mode here. There we go. That's weird. The screen was kind of slightly unresponsive. Let's go ahead and enable. Back to this view. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. So even during that entire time of me messing around with the screen, that green dot didn't go away. So you can look away from the road for, I guess, a little while and have it not be an issue. So I'm just actually sitting here naturally. I'm not focusing straight forward at all. I'm just doing my normal thing that I would normally do, which is look around, be aware for the traffic, and it seems to be okay with that. I'm also wearing glasses, as you can see, and it doesn't seem to have an issue with that as well. Oh, that was a phantom brake as those trucks came around the corner. A little skittish, freaked it out a little bit. Speed's better. Making a right-hand turn here. Stopped right on the line. Does need to probably creep forward in order to see oncoming traffic. Decided to go. We're good. Did cross the yellow line a little bit there. So far, so good. I mean, there's been a couple of little hiccups, we'll call them, with mostly little minor phantom braking, but overall, this is very similar feel actually to 12.3.6, with the exception of the one big thing, which is I don't have to touch the steering wheel, and that's a big thing. All right, we got caught by this stoplight here. I don't know what my screen's doing. Cleaned it right before this drive, and it's jittery, like something's being touched. See here, right there, it just kind of is doing some weird stuff. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. So far, so good here. I do believe that we're going to be entering perhaps some construction. At least there used to be some construction down here. We'll see how it performs. Going 5 over. That's okay. More or less keeping up with traffic, which is kind of the intent of what it's supposed to do. Does look like we have some construction. This is the same construction run. Actually, I've put another video out on with 12.3.6, and we'll see if this version of FSD supervised handles it any better. All right, got a lane change here. Seems to be doing relatively well. Okay, straight through. Got a little close to that sign. We'll be making a left-hand turn up here soon. So far, it handled that construction fine. All right, we've got a lane change. Okay, we've got a bit of an issue here. It wants to make a left-hand turn. Can we up here? I think we can. Okay, we can. Hopefully we'll wait for traffic, because we should. Haven't touched the wheel this whole trip, which is weird, but cool. Oncoming traffic, we're good to go. We should go. Little bit of unsmoothness there, but overall okay. Right-hand turn, cross traffic. Probably should inch out here, and it is. Good. Good right-hand turn. So far, I have to admit, with short of a couple of minor hesitations and what would be a minor phantom braking, this is doing really well. Speed is natural. Turns are pretty natural. I think people around me would be hard-pressed to know that I am not driving and the car is driving. So that's good. That's what we're supposed to do, and that's hopefully where we're approaching with the potential robo-taxi. Just basic downtown traffic here in an old part of Cedar Rapids. We have a roundabout, our first roundabout of the trip. Okay, good. Nice. Very smooth. Properly waited for that truck to go by. Passed right through like it was no big deal. The screen is doing something weird, but we'll deal with it. Left-hand turn. It's just responding really strangely. Things are popping up. After I washed it, I did use screen clean mode. If anybody knows what might be going on, I'll probably have it troubleshooted myself, but leave a comment below and let me know. There is a screen protector on it. Hopefully liquid didn't get behind it, but that's kind of what it's acting like. All right, we got a green. I would like to see it pull out. Go. All right, I had to give it the goose here. Heard reports that this version will ignore green lights, and it just did. So yeah, it clearly saw it. It was hesitating like it wanted to go, but it just didn't go. And I had to hit the gas. All right, left-hand turn. This is also a slightly weird road. Now we're going slow, making our way over to our supercharger. It's kind of a different way than it normally would take me, but we'll just let the nav do its thing. As far as doing a good job on this road, there's no markings on the road, as you can see, so it's kind of staying on the right-hand side. Got some traffic over here, or I guess parked cars, not traffic, on the right here that it is moving over and avoiding. Doing a good job, exactly what I would do if I was driving. All right, we should go. Oh boy. Right into the sun, but that's okay, because we're at our supercharger. Meeting up here with EVDave here in a few minutes. Do not see a Cybertruck, so good. Beat him here. That was my plan. All right, how close can we get to the supercharger? Not. We're just in a parking lot, and now it's doing its thing. So I had to disengage there. More or less got to where we needed to be. Not all the way to the actual supercharger itself, which is to be expected. But overall, this was a pretty good drive. So we're going to hang out here for a minute and check in with my friend EVDave, and we'll wrap things up when we're done. Hey guys, we're here with EVDave, his buddy Greg. We're here to check out his CyberBeast. He's actually going to let me drive it, which I've never done before. I've been in one, but this is going to be exciting. Excited to check out the four-wheel steer. Unfortunately, we can't do a launch because he's like traveling cross country and his vault's all full, but I've already done a launch. I don't know if I can handle another one of those, but thanks to Dave here for giving me the opportunity to catch up with him here a little bit, and thanks to Greg for tagging along. Always good to see you, Greg.
Jim, it's good to see you.
So,
yeah, same here. I'm glad you're able to drive it.
All right, with that, let's get in the truck.
Well, look who we have. We have the Iowa Tesla guy. This is Jim. We're going through the
pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
All right, so we'll make a U-turn right here.
And whoa, whoa, whoa. You almost got that guy.
Did I?
Yeah. Remember, this thing is like an airplane.
Oh, wow. It can be real easy to cut hard on a turn if you're not
it.
watching.
We almost redecorated that guy's car back there.
So is this still attracting all of the crowds and attention?
Oh, man. You get sideswiped almost every hour.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave.
Jim, hey, buddy. I'm glad you're able to drive it.
All right, that was a super cool experience. Very appreciative to Dave for letting me drive his CyberBeast and check it out. It's my second time in the Cybertruck. I know a lot of you have been in a lot of Cybertrucks, but I have not, and they are here in my area in Iowa, but they just aren't here in very large quantities. So that was super cool. Big thanks to EVDave. If you don't know who EVDave is, follow the link in the description below and go check out it and subscribe to his channel. So let's wrap this video up, talk about FSD 12.5.2.1. Overall, what are my impressions? Well, it's very similar in driving style for me on 12.3.6, but the highlight of this video has to be, and this version has to be, hands-free. I know a lot of you have had it with 12.4 for a while. I haven't. A lot of us, most of us, have been waiting a very, very long time for it, and the hands-free does not disappoint. I thought I was going to have my head just locked forward in order for it to see it, but no, I can look around naturally. I can even look at the screen when I need to look at the screen, and it doesn't seem to have an issue. There are a little bit of issues with phantom braking. You had the issue that I had where it didn't see the green light. A lot of these are being reported as issues. These are minor. There are always minor issues with these versions, but I'm hopeful that as versions continue to come out, things will continue to improve. So with that, we'll wrap things up. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate you tapping that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscriptions are always welcome. And if you want to pick up a Tesla of your own, make sure you use the referral link to save yourself $1,000 on your order. Use any referral link you want, but if you want to use mine, that would be great. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.